Hi everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. So I am here today to talk to you about choosing the right deck for you. So I know it's been a little bit of a pause, but I definitely wanted to get back on and talk about all things tarot, and I do have another video coming up soon about my newest tarot fusion. So today, though, I'm just going to talk about choosing a deck. I know I spoke before about that when you are choosing a deck, it's completely your like a gut instinct, like what you're drawn to. Sometimes, like I said, they're given as gifts. Sometimes it's weird, but like decks will and crystals will go disappear. Like they just go missing because they're meant for you for a time and then they just are meant to be with somebody else. It's really weird because I had my original deck just kind of is missing. It didn't get thrown out. It didn't walk away. It's just so crazy. I think sometimes they're meant to move on in any event. So I have had decks given as gifts and I have also given them as gifts, but if you're choosing a deck, definitely, now there's so many options online, of course, to choose. I have purchased decks from my different mentors and teachers because I think that they put a lot of really cool stuff in, a lot of work and meaning behind their decks. But if you were to go to your metaphysical store or even Barnes & Noble, they have a really big selection if you were not, choosing it online. I do prefer, for me personally, just to pick it out in person because I like to see it. The colors will usually stand out to you. The characters used, meaning is it a diverse deck? Is it inclusive? Does it use animals? Things like that I think are important because every deck is going to be 78 cards and it is, going to have the major and minor arcana and, the different suits and things like that, of course, pentacles, wands, swords, and cups. Sometimes they'll interchange they'll say chalices for cups, or sometimes if there's a special limited edition deck, for example, for Halloween, they'll use pumpkins for, I forget, something, or a magic wand for a wand or something, but it's the same concept. It's just a little bit different. You kind of have to get used to it and maybe be studying it for a bit to understand just the different logistics of the deck. But in choosing a deck, my recommendation is to see it in person, really get a feel for it. You're definitely drawn to it. I feel the deck, I've been told, and I don't know, how much you want to play stock in this, that the deck chooses you. Maybe, but I just feel you're drawn to certain pictures, colors. For example, when this past time I was I really, I have a new business opportunity coming up. And I'm I really want to start out spring with a new deck that I can study and learn and grow with and work with my clients. So I went and chose the Mystical Manja Tarot. And let's see if I can get a better picture on that. And the author is Barbara Moore, who is the mentor of a few of my teachers. And she works with Llewellyn Publishing, and I just thought it was so cool. Just the pictures, I thought it stood out to me because it just drew me in with the colors, the pictures, and so I'll do a quick unboxing, I guess, if you will. So it has the little magnet tab on the side, which is awesome. And then when you open it, it has the ribbon that you get to pull up. It's so cute. It's perfect. There's the guidebook, which is the picture of the Fool, which is number 1 in the deck. And once you take it out, obviously you have your guidebook to use, which this one's actually pretty thick as far as a reference guide goes. Some just have like a reference card, but I think this is good for like further reading and studying. As you do your readings and things, it also gives you examples in the front of just some glossaries, frequently asked questions, how to use this specific deck to your benefit. And it gives a little lesson for each card. Because I do prefer intuitive readings, but of course, every deck's a little bit different. It has its own little unique things that go to it. So it's really neat. I love this. It says, presenting the archetypes of the tarot in the style of Japanese graphic novels, Mystical Manga Tarot invites you on an adventure that will reveal the answers you seek. It's easy to understand and captivating to use. It does give explanations of the symbols and meanings found in each one. And obviously, it is going to help you uncover mystical opportunities and learn more about yourself as well as the people in your life. So that was why I chose this. It just stood out to me as far as the artwork is involved. And once you take a look at the back of each card has the same picture, and then with each of the cards is just so beautifully drawn, so beautifully done. Each of the pictures is just super amazing. And let's pull that out there. Just gorgeous. And I'm excited to use this more and study it more and just be able to share more with my clients on that. So I think that's just super exciting. And it comes with this cute box that it's in. And then I just cover it with the ribbon. And it's just such a nice little, I feel like treasure box. So, you get so much because there's just so much that goes into this and so much hard work and planning and drawing and back to the drawing board. And there's just so much jam-packed into a deck. I know the work that's behind it and, the editing and trial and error. So I think that this is going to be such an exciting new adventure and business venture with using this deck. So that's my little tips on how to choose the deck that's right for you. Again, it just kind of, I feel like stands out. Really, you just kind of go with your gut instinct. I love certain animals. Like I said, I do like a deck that's more diverse, all inclusive. I loved the way that this stood out to me on the shelf. I was like, this is it. So really, it doesn't take much, to go into it. It just kind of like anything else. It really just, you're drawn to something and that's it. So I am going to sign off. Like I said, my next video, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do a reading probably for the new month coming up. And then I'm going to talk about my next fusion with tarot. So all the different ways that you can incorporate it into your life. So signing off and cut.